Welcome to Image Deco, your home for creative and inspiring interior and exterior design ideas. In today's video, we're diving into easy and stylish small garden ideas and front garden landscaping tips that will transform your tiny home's curb appeal. Whether you're dealing with a compact porch, a narrow front yard, or a tiny patch of greenery, the right landscaping approach can make a huge difference in both aesthetic and value. We'll share budget-friendly, beginner-friendly, and space-smart design solutions to help you create a stunning front garden no matter the size of your home. From layout to plant choices, garden borders to DIY decorative touches, this video has it all. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below with your favorite garden idea or your own landscaping success story. Now, let's get started on your garden transformation. Even the smallest garden needs a good layout to shine. Start by evaluating your front yard's dimensions and light exposure. Sketch out a simple plan that includes where your paths, planting beds, and seating, if any, will go. Think in terms of layers. Place taller plants or small trees at the back or sides, and fill in with medium and low-growing plants at the front. Use curves or straight lines to guide the eye naturally across the garden. Raised garden beds are especially effective for small spaces. They offer definition and elevate visual interest while making planting and maintenance easier. Don't be afraid to use vertical lines too. Trellises, climbing vines, and garden walls can add structure without eating into your square footage. With a thoughtful layout, even a 1-meter wide space can be transformed into a luxurious garden zone. Choosing the right plants is essential to a successful front garden, especially for small homes. Opt for low-maintenance, climate-appropriate plants that look great all year round. Native plants and drought-tolerant varieties not only conserve water, but also reduce the need for constant attention. Think compact shrubs, ornamental grasses, and colorful perennials like lavender, salvia, or sedum. For a clean look, stick to a limited color palette. This helps the garden feel cohesive rather than cluttered. Incorporate evergreens for year-round structure, and mix in seasonal bloomers for that wow factor. If space allows, a feature plant like a dwarf Japanese maple or a potted olive tree can make a stunning focal point. Remember, beauty doesn't have to come with high maintenance. The easier your plants are to care for, the more likely you'll enjoy your outdoor space day after day. Your front door is the star of your home's exterior, so why not frame it beautifully? Create symmetry by placing matching pots on either side of your entryway, using tall plants like boxwood or bay trees for an elegant touch. Consider layering with underplantings like petunias or trailing ivy to soften the edges. If you don't have space for ground pots, hang wall-mounted planters or install vertical pockets for a mini living wall. You can also flank your walkway with neat hedges or garden lights that guide guests toward your front steps. This strategy not only enhances curb appeal, but also gives your home a welcoming feel. Lighting, symmetry, and plant variety work together to elevate even the simplest entrances, making your tiny house look polished and full of charm. Small spaces often lack privacy, but vertical garden elements offer a perfect solution. Use trellises, wall-mounted planters, or lattice screens to guide climbing plants like jasmine, bougainvillea, or star jasmine. These additions bring life upward, adding volume to your garden without expanding its footprint. A wall of greenery not only beautifies the space, but also serves as a buffer from noise and neighbors. Bamboo screens or vertical herb gardens are also great choices for blending function with style. Another creative trick: use mirrors strategically to reflect greenery and make your garden appear larger. With vertical gardening, you're not limited by square meters, only by creativity. Pathways and edges do more than just look good. They organize the space and give it purpose. Whether it's a winding gravel path or a straight concrete stepping stone walkway, adding a defined path makes even a small garden feel structured and spacious. Use different textures like crushed stone, bricks, or wooden planks to separate zones visually. You can edge your flower beds with stone borders, timber sleepers, or metal trim to prevent soil spillover and keep things tidy. These simple touches elevate the look and add function. In tight spaces, a diagonal path trick can draw the eye across a longer axis, making your front garden feel more expansive. Combine it with solar lights or lanterns for a magical evening vibe. Container gardening is your best friend when it comes to tiny front yards. It's versatile, mobile, and perfect for renters or design experiments. Use a mix of large statement pots and smaller clustered containers to create rhythm and variation. Choose containers in neutral or complementary tones for a cohesive look, or go bold for a pop of personality. Containers allow you to showcase flowering annuals, fragrant herbs, or even vegetables right at your doorstep. A tiered plant stand or vertical shelving unit can help you stack your greenery while saving floor space. You can even swap plants seasonally to keep your garden looking fresh and vibrant throughout the year. Container gardening brings flexibility and beauty to small space landscaping like nothing else. Your front garden is an extension of your personality, so add decorative touches that reflect your style. Whether you love rustic farmhouse vibes, sleek minimalism, or colorful boho charm, you can express it through your garden decor. Use garden sculptures, water features, bird baths, or lanterns to create focal points. A rustic bench, a bistro set, or hanging string lights can make your garden feel like an outdoor room. For a whimsical touch, try mosaic stepping stones or painted flower pots. The key is to avoid overcrowding. Every element should serve a visual or functional purpose. With a few thoughtful accents, your garden will feel curated and inviting, like a personal sanctuary right outside your front door. Landscaping doesn't have to be expensive. Many upgrades can be done affordably or even free with a little creativity. Repurpose old bricks or pallets for pathways. Use broken pots as drainage layers, or create your own compost to nourish your soil. Repainting existing containers or furniture can breathe new life into your garden design. Plant swaps with neighbors or starting from seeds can help you save on plants. If you're crafty, build a simple trellis or raised bed using reclaimed wood. The DIY approach not only saves money, but gives you a deeper connection to your space. Every improvement, no matter how small, adds up to a big impact when done thoughtfully and with care. We hope you're feeling inspired to take your small front garden to the next level. With the right layout, smart plant choices, vertical accents, and DIY decor, even the tiniest space can make a grand statement. Whether you're dreaming of a lush green retreat or a minimalist garden haven, the possibilities are endless when you work with intention and creativity. Thank you for joining us on this garden journey. Now it's your turn to start planting, designing, and beautifying your curb appeal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Image Deco for more inspiring home and garden content, and drop a comment with your favorite idea or a tip of your own. Until next time, happy gardening and stay creative.